Coordinator at SMU's Writing Center, Sean Phillips' guidance has helped many neurodiverse students to become better writers. Over the years, they have praised her for her reliability and her positive attitude, always being approachable, patient, and full of encouragement. She makes it clear that all students are welcome and that she is passionate about helping them improve. And finally, neurodiverse college students often find learning a second language challenging, so it always pleases us to award an Extra Mile Award to a faculty member in Dedman College's Department of World Languages and Literature. Dr. C.J. Entlow, a lecturer of Spanish, is accommodating and adaptable. Students told us that she not only went above and beyond to make sure their accommodations were provided correctly, but also to tailor her teaching style to diverse learning preferences. Being understanding and supportive, but also challenging, she instills confidence in her students, helping them to find success and advocate for themselves. Congratulations to our 2024 Extra Mile Award recipients. Thank you for going the extra mile for SMU students who learn differently.
This individual is someone who cares deeply about making an impact as a lecturer in the sociology department within the Dedman College of Humanities and Sciences. In addition to teaching, she is extremely invested in the professional development of students and serving the local community. From serving as a faculty advisor and mentor for multiple student internships and research, as well as being an involved committee member and volunteer to many nonprofit organizations, she is living out what it means to be a world changer. This year's outstanding faculty or staff volunteer recipient is Kara Sutton. Congratulations.
Dr. Hiroki Takeuchi is an associate professor of political science at Dedman College and head of Tower Center's Sun and Star program on Japan and East Asia. As professor, Dr. Takeuchi makes intricate topics like game theory, Chinese politics, and international economics easily understandable without striking nuance, and has worked tirelessly to grow SMU's study abroad program in Japan to make these topics more immersive for students. As director of SMU's Japan and East Asia program, Dr. Takeuchi has made strides since becoming director to broaden SMU's international scope. Since 2016, the program has held symposiums in Dallas, and thanks to Dr. Takeuchi, academics, business people, and policymakers can gather to discuss the bilateral relationship between the United States and Japan. Professor Takeuchi goes well beyond simply excelling at his work. His care for his collaborators and his contagious passion for his field makes him a special type of educator, one whose students will be better citizens. Professor Takeuchi is a joy to work with, and SMU Student Senate is proud to honor him. Congratulations!
This year's Outstanding Administrator Award goes to one of the fiercest advocates students have at SMU. She works tirelessly to protect students and advance her interest when she's in rooms with other staff and admin members at SMU. She listens to our concerns and always takes the time to find the right information, process it, and then execute on the best possible solution. As a Mustang herself and forming part of the first Hunt Scholars cohort at SMU, she knows what the student experience is like, cherishing the good aspects and tackling head-on the things which can be improved upon. As an advisor to the Student Senate, her experience and steadfastness contributed to our successes this year and taught us plenty on how to administrate ourselves. As a student, I'm glad this is my dean. This year's Outstanding Administrator Award goes to the Dean of Students, Dr. Mindy Sutton. Congratulations on behalf of the student body.
Rhett Lashley serves as the current head football coach at SMU. In 3 short years, he led the Mustang football program to national prominence, culminating in the first conference championship by an SMU football team in over 40 years. SMU defeated Tulane in New Orleans to win the American Athletic Conference Championship. Coach Lashley is a true university citizen and makes a great commitment to attend programs and activities across the university and is a committed leader on campus. Coach Lashley believes in and promotes the idea of what it means to be a student athlete. He is committed to making sure his players have high graduation rates and opportunities for life after ball. Coach Lashley and his family are active in the community, representing SMU and promoting service opportunities to the entire region for themselves and the team. Because of Coach Lashley's leadership and commitment to service, it is a privilege for the 110th Student Senate to name Coach Rhett Lashley as the Staff Member of the Year. Congratulations.
David B. Miller is the current chair of the SMU Board of Trustees. He has been honored by the university as a distinguished alumnus of the Cox School of Business and has received the highest alumni distinction by being named a Distinguished Alum of SMU. David Miller has remained involved and active with his alma mater since the day he graduated and continues to this day. Over the past 2 years, he's provided unprecedented leadership in leading SMU to a new power conference, the Atlantic Coast Conference, the ACC. He provided leadership gifts that made the renovation of Moody Coliseum possible, and his commitment to the Cox School of Business is the largest one-time gift to the university by an alumnus. Mr. Miller has always supported students and faculty across the university through academics and athletics. Because of his leadership and service, it is an honor for the SMU Student Senate to name David B. Miller Trustee of the Year. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the 3 instructors who will receive the Extra Mile Award for their exceptional work helping and inspiring students who learn differently. First, students describe Director Pam Orley, Associate Professor in Dedman College Department of Political Science, as exceptional, praising her for encouraging them to push their boundaries and find meaningful ways to tackle difficult material. Her thoughtfulness shows in her well-designed course layouts, plus she has a knack for making subject matter memorable and interesting. She actively engages with students and advocates for her students with disabilities. As an adjunct lecturer in Dedman's College Department of English and the coordinator of SMU's Writing Center, Sean Phillips's guidance has helped many neurodiverse students to become better writers. Over the years, they have praised her for her reliability and her positive attitude, always being approachable, patient, and full of encouragement. She makes it clear that all students are welcome and that she is passionate about helping them improve. And finally, neurodiverse college students often find learning a second language challenging, so it always pleases us to award an Extra Mile Award to a faculty member in Dedman College's Department of World Languages and Literature. Dr. C.J. Entlow, a lecturer of Spanish, is accommodating and adaptable. Students told us that she not only went above and beyond to make sure their accommodations were provided correctly, but also to tailor her teaching style to diverse learning preferences. Being understanding and supportive, but also challenging, she instills confidence in her students, helping them to find success and advocate for themselves. Congratulations to our 2024 Extra Mile Award recipients. Thank you for going the extra mile for SMU students who learn differently.
This individual is someone who cares deeply about making an impact as a lecturer in the sociology department within the Dedman College of Humanities and Sciences. In addition to teaching, she is extremely invested in the professional development of students and serving the local community. From serving as a faculty advisor and mentor for multiple student internships and research, as well as being an involved committee member and volunteer to many nonprofit organizations, she is living out what it means to be a world changer. This year's outstanding faculty or staff volunteer recipient is Kara Sutton. Congratulations.
Dr. Hiroki Takeuchi is an associate professor of political science at Dedman College and head of Tower Center's Sun and Star program on Japan and East Asia. As professor, Dr. Takeuchi makes intricate topics like game theory, Chinese politics, and international economics easily understandable without striking nuance, and has worked tirelessly to grow SMU's study abroad program in Japan to make these topics more immersive for students. As director of SMU's Japan and East Asia program, Dr. Takeuchi has made strides since becoming director to broaden SMU's international scope. Since 2016, the program has held symposiums in Dallas, and thanks to Dr. Takeuchi, academics, business people, and policymakers can gather to discuss the bilateral relationship between the United States and Japan. Professor Takeuchi goes well beyond simply excelling at his work. His care for his collaborators and his contagious passion for his field makes him a special type of educator, one whose students will be better citizens. Professor Takeuchi is a joy to work with, and SMU Student Senate is proud to honor him. Congratulations!
This year's Outstanding Administrator Award goes to one of the fiercest advocates students have at SMU. She works tirelessly to protect students and advance her interest when she's in rooms with other staff and admin members at SMU. She listens to our concerns and always takes the time to find the right information, process it, and then execute on the best possible solution. As a Mustang herself and forming part of the first Hunt Scholars cohort at SMU, she knows what the student experience is like, cherishing the good aspects and tackling head-on the things which
You all are great. You just quieted down on your own. I didn't have to say anything. That's wonderful. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 SMU Hilltop Excellence Awards program presented by the Division of Student Affairs. My name is Casey Majay and I have the privilege of serving our community as the Vice President for Student Affairs. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone in the audience, go ahead and take out your phone. Come on, take out your phone. Would you look at it and make sure it is silenced, all right? Because if it rings during the program, we're going to talk about you. Now, you can keep your phone out because we're going to invite you to take pictures, take video, and we invite you to post those videos and photos on social media using the hashtag Hilltop Excellence. On behalf of the Division of Student Affairs, again, I want to welcome you to this awards program. Tonight, we're going to honor excellence. Excellence of our students, faculty, and staff who have served our SMU community. Each year, the Division of Student Affairs receives dozens of nominations to honor outstanding contributions to our community. The selection process for these awards is very competitive, and we know that a nomination for many of our awards is a significant achievement in and of themselves. So at this point, we're going to invite all of our nominees to enter the room, and I'd like you all to greet them with a thunderous applause, all right? And there are a lot of them, so you're gonna be clapping for a while. I'm warning you right now, all right? So warm up your hands, and let's give them a round of applause. All right, go ahead, shake those hands out. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Nominees, welcome, we're delighted to receive you. Give them a couple more seconds to take their seats. All right, now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce two special guests who've been selected this year to assist us with our program. They'll be our stage managers for the program. Vivian Ty and Charity Robinson. Come on out. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And our junior honoree who was selected to serve as our student MC for this year's program is none other than Demondre Lynn. Please welcome our MC to the stage.
Thank you, Dr. Majay. And on behalf of the students at SMU, we appreciate your service to the division and the university. Good evening, and once again, welcome to the 2024 SMU Hilltop Excellence Awards program. I am honored to be a part of this evening's event, and I am happy to welcome you all here. Tonight, I take great pleasure in being your host and MC as we gather to recognize students, faculty, and staff for their outgoing service to and participation in the SMU community. The awards presented this evening play an important role in the life and history of Southern Methodist University. You will hear familiar names as several awards are given in memory of our greatest leaders at SMU. We will also celebrate two of the most distinguished awards at Southern Methodist University: the President's Awards of Excellence and the M Awards. We begin tonight's program with fellow SMU student Zane Datwani to provide tonight's invocation.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Zane Datwani, and I am grateful to have the opportunity to speak to you all tonight. As we sit here today on this momentous occasion, I request that we close our eyes and take a second to reflect on the journey we have taken this year. Reflect on our shared struggles, the late-night Taco Bell or Shugs runs, or joyous experiences with our friends and family, and the satisfaction from all the sweat and tears that we put in. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. O God, we are here today to celebrate and recognize the achievements of those individuals who have worked extremely hard and have not only excelled in their studies, but have also been positive role models on campus and off. Their achievements have positively impacted our community. We ask that you bless them, their families, and their friends with continued success and happiness in all future endeavors. We ask that you grant us all the strength and the wisdom to continue to excel and positively impact all of those around us. O God, we request that you bless this ceremony as a platform for peace and unity within our community. May it inspire us here and motivate us to take charge and serve our community in any capacity that aligns with our passions and skills. O God, we request you to bless all the participants, organizers, and all of those who have tirelessly worked to make this event a success. May they be rewarded for their hard work and dedication. O God, we request that you bless this wonderful community and those worldwide. May we work as a united humankind towards a better, more peaceful world. We seek strength from you to fight the evils in the world and protect us from the oppression and injustice that is faced today by our brothers and sisters, both in our country and around the world. O God, guide us to the right path. Grant us the courage to face challenges head on and support us in our journey of being positive inspirations and world changers. Let us continue to support and uplift one another, and may we strive to create a world filled with equity, positivity, peace, and love. O God, give us the mental strength to deal with the growing stressors of the world and allow us to not only work hard, but also laugh along the way. Amen.
Thank you, Zane. At this time, I would like to welcome our student body president, Alex Alacron, to present the State of the University Address. This yearly tradition is one that we all look forward to as a time to reflect on the many contributions and changes that have taken place throughout this year.
Thank you, Demondre. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alex Alarcon. This is your student body president. Writing the State of the University made me reflect on what my job was this year. The essence of it was to represent the SMU student. So who and what is the SMU student like? Well, this might sound a little bit corny, and it is a little bit, but whoever came up with our mascot, the Mustang, saw a glimpse into what the SMU student body would become. Here are some fun facts about Mustang horses. They are classified by the U.S. government as feral when they are out in the wild. This is because about a century ago, there were over 1 million wild horses, Mustangs, that would run onto whatever ranches and pastures they wanted to. They also have one of the greatest varieties of size and color of any horse breed. They need little food to survive, but most importantly, the Mustang can run as fast as 55 miles per hour, making it known for its great agility and speed. I can't think of a better animal to reflect the Mustangs I've met these past 4 years. The Mustangs I've met study a combination of finance, data science, and art history for the heck of it. They pick up minors in skills they lack because it will make them a better rounded person, and somehow they graduate on time by taking 18 hours each semester. The Mustangs I know are itching to lead student organizations as soon as they get here, whether it's a fraternity, sorority, business club, religious group, or a leisurely activity. The Mustangs I know prioritize life outside of school, exercising on campus, socializing off campus, investing in friendships, or attending lectures in subjects they like. The Mustangs I know have signed at the best firms, enrolled in impressive graduate programs, served in less privileged parts of Dallas, and will influence the nation's policymakers. I could easily go on for hours on how impressive the average SMU student is. I've also gotten the chance to witness in my experience in the Student Senate. This year was so productive, we constantly ran out of time and decided to perpetually extend our future meeting times. On top of plenty of internal reforms, we legislated a massive budget overhaul led by our Treasurer Meyer, which will free up to $300,000 to be made available to student organizations. We funded hygiene products in all women and family restrooms across campus and expanded scholarship access to first-generation and Pell Grant eligible students by $50,000 yearly until the year 2033. Your student senators successfully lobbied for the library to open 24 hours again. Our membership chair worked with professors to change honor code policies in favor of students, and I was also honored to oversee the implementation of previous senators' works with the soon-to-open outdoor seating facility in the Mary Hay Peyton Shuttle Squad. Now, if you're not a current Mustang, from my speech you might think it's a perfect place. And albeit, it's not far from it, but there are some improvements and hopes I charge future students and administrators to make. May we continue fostering the innovation and entrepreneurship that has always rang true with the spirit of the city. Hopefully, bureaucracy does not stifle the energetic and creative ideas students bring. May we continue building social cohesion in our student body, no matter which student groups we're a part of. May we find ways to keep SMU affordable amidst rising higher education costs in America, all the while investing in its growth. And may we especially help our school buck the nationwide trend of growing rates of loneliness in universities, knowing that promotion of community and friendship encourage students to excel academically and professionally. If you're one of the younger students I'm addressing, I envy you, as you have much to look forward to. Besides moving on to the ACC, you have a brand new Cox School of Business, renovated residential commons, ongoing Greek life expansion, and the ever-growing DFW Metroplex surrounding you. I, along all of you current and future students, have benefited from the work of pioneers and fearless Mustangs who charged before you, opening doors to opportunities they did not have at their fingerprints like we do. So next time you're lounging on the lawn, overseeing downtown Dallas from the 4th floor of Fondren, or reaching out to an alum at a prospective workplace, appreciate the Mustangs that hustled before you to create this place and to continue to run the race in front of you to leave it better than you found it. For a great nation, as well as a great man, true fulfillment comes not from savoring past achievements, but only from embarking on new adventures. That quote from President Nixon is an encouragement to continue forging ahead despite of our previous successes. I'll leave you with one last Mustang fun fact. In 1971, Mustangs were officially recognized as a living symbol of the historic and pioneer spirit of the West by the U.S. Congress. So, embark on new adventures and embody a Mustang, pioneering and leaving your own mark behind. It is safe to say the state of the university is stronger than ever before. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. We would like to now recognize some very important people who helped make SMU the premier institution that it is today. Please hold your applause until all the names have been read. Dr. R. Gerald Turner, University President. Dr. K.C. Majay, Vice President for Student Affairs. We also welcome many other faculty, staff, and administrators with us this evening. If you are able, please stand or wave so that we may recognize you as well. This year, we have reached a special milestone. We are celebrating the 70th year of the M Awards. At this time, I would like to welcome and acknowledge previous M Award winners. If you are a previous winner of the M Award, please stand if you are able to be recognized. As we begin with the presentation of awards, we ask that presenters and recipients enter here to my left. If you are a recipient, please begin making your way to the stage when your name is announced. We begin tonight's ceremony with the Dr. James E. Caswell Award, affectionately known as the Caswell Award for former Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. James Caswell, for his many years of service to residence life. To present the Dr. James E. Caswell Award is the Dean of Residence Life and Student Housing, Dr. Aramis Watson.
This year's Caswell winner immediately jumped into service as a first-year student by serving as the Commons Council Director of Marketing before moving on to Council President her second year. For the past 2 years, the student has served as an RA. One nominator said, simply put, she is an outstanding RA who is creative in her programming. She works hard to know each of her residents individually, and this year in particularly, she has stood out as our team's leader. During incoming RA awards and interviews, multiple candidates mentioned the community that she's built as an example of why they want to be RAs themselves and what they want to create. To sum up, the community she's built is unmatched. She seeks out opportunity after opportunity to meet her residents where they are most comfortable. She is intentional in getting to know the small details about them, and then is proactive and deliberate in connecting them to each other. As she graduates this spring, she leaves behind a legacy that places emphasis on intentionality and dedication. I am pleased to announce this year's James E. Caswell Award winner is Addison Cage.
Thank you. The Women in LGBT Center has long and far-reaching roots that trace back to our former Dean of Women, Emmy V. Bain. To present the Emmy V. Bain Legacy Award is the Director of the Women in LGBT Center, Nate Faust.
I'm honored this year to present the Emmy V. Bain Award to Avery Hines. Avery has been incredibly involved and tirelessly dedicated to gender equity and advocacy throughout her time here at SMU. She has served in a variety of leadership roles promoting equity and empowerment, such as CORE, the planning body for the Women's Symposium for the past 2 years, the Human Rights Council serving as a mentor to others, and Lavender Leaders, advocating for genderqueer and gender diverse equity policies. In her academics, Avery excels as a human rights major with a women and gender studies minor, where she continues to advocate for gender equity, creating an initiative for K-12 schools to institute gender-inclusive uniform policies. To sum up Avery's contribution to the SMU community, a friend shared, "Her passion for human rights and equality is tremendously inspiring, as is the tenacity with which she seeks to improve the lives of everyone around her." Congratulations to Avery Hines.
Thank you, Nate. At this time, the staff from Fraternity and Sorority Life would like to honor the 2024 recipients of the A. Kenneth Pye Outstanding Greek Leader Award. Here to present the awards are Ashley Fitzpatrick, Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life, and Adam Joyner, Assistant Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life.
We are so pleased to be here tonight to present the A. Kenneth Pye Awards. The first recipient of the A. Kenneth Pye Award is Chelsea Emick. Chelsea is a senior studying English and journalism with minors in history and psychology. She has served as a Gamma Phi Beta president, secretary, logistics chair for recruitment, as well as several other committee positions. Chelsea has provided her chapter, the Planning Council, and the Greek community with strong leadership and thoughtful guidance during her tenure. Congratulations to Chelsea Emmix of Gamma Phi Beta sorority. Our second recipient of the Pye Award is Sophia Gomez. Sophia is a senior double majoring in management and political science with a minor in law and legal reasonings. Sophia served as a Panhellenic Council, as VP of Administration, and most recently as President, assisting the community in creating positive change with specific oversight of a Panhellenic expansion process and the shift in the timing of recruitment. Sophia is wise beyond her years and the true embodiment of fraternal values. Congratulations, Sophia Gomez of Delta Gamma Fraternity. The next recipient of the A. Kenneth Pye Award is Ariana Gonzalez. Ariana is a senior pre-law scholar, double majoring in political science and psychology. Ariana has served her chapter as recruitment chair and new member educator for 2 years in a row. Outside of Greek life, Ariana served on the DEI committee and student senate, contributing to important legislative changes from the student body. We are grateful for all of Ariana's contributions to the community. Congratulations, Ariana Gonzalez of Kappa Delta Chi Sorority Incorporated.
And a reminder, our recipients can start walking as soon as we shout your name out. Our next recipient of the Pye Award is Jack Fox. Jack is a senior double majoring in engineering and computer science with a minor in business. Jack has served his chapter as risk manager and most recently as president. During his tenure, Jack was an exemplary leader, taking advantage of every FSL leadership educational opportunity available, including being one of our first participants in our ritual inclusion and identity retreat. Congratulations to Jack Fox of Phi Delta Theta Fraternity. Our next recipient of the Pye Award is Kirsten Kelly. Kirsten is a senior majoring in advertising with a specialization in strategic brand management and minoring in arts and entrepreneurship. Kirsten currently serves the MPHC Council as the Director of Media Relations, actively utilizing her classroom skills. In addition to MPHC, Kirsten has served the SMU community as a student worker in the Sky office, a member of Program Council, and outside of SMU, Kirsten started her own company, Positive Vibes Only, a soy candle company, managing online stores across 3 platforms and curating the social media content. Congratulations to Kirsten Kelly and Deficit Helper Sorority Incorporated. The final recipient of the A. Kenneth Pye Award is Kenneth Pye. Kenneth is a Senior Provost Scholarship and Distinguished BBA Scholarship recipient, double majoring in finance and anthropology. Kenneth served his fraternity as chapter president, leading the organization in cross-council philanthropic partnerships and engaging his own council leaders in important conversations. In addition to chapter leadership, Kenneth previously served his chapter as secretary, is a member of the SMU Finance Club, an Eagle Scout, a black belt in Taekwondo. He truly exemplifies what it means to be a fraternity man and is deserving of this namesake award. Congratulations to Kenneth Pye of Kappa Sigma. These 6 students exemplify the best of SMU fraternity sorority community, balancing scholarship, community, and campus involvement, and a personal commitment to the fraternity and sorority ideals. We ask the recipients to please stay after for a group photo. Please help me congratulate these 6 again.
Thank y'all. Our next award is named in honor of Sherry Mooney, which recognizes and honors students who are committed to the Christian faith as reflected in service. Here to present the Sherry Mooney Memorial Recognition Award from the Office of the Chaplain in Religious Life, the chaplain and minister to the university, Reverend Lisa Garvin.
Thank you, Demondre. On behalf of the Office of the Chaplain and Religious Life, I am delighted to present this year's Sherry Mooney Memorial Recognition Award to Caitlin Bunting, Melissa Foley, and Aaron Harper. Caitlin Bunting, according to her nominator, is an exceptional SMU student with strong involvement in academics, campus organizations, and religion. A film and media art major with a minor in business, Caitlin has been a leader in crew and a faith and learning scholar. Thank you, Caitlin, for shining the light of Christ across the hilltop. Melissa Foley, is she right? No, okay, Melissa Foley is one who's not here tonight, I think. Okay, Melissa Foley is studying abroad and unable to be here. But according to her nominator, she embodies her Christian values each and every day, always finding ways to share her faith. She leads a weekly Bible study in her sorority and gives honest, sincere, and caring advice to her peers. She exhibits to her peers a strong foundation built on an unshakable core. Thank you, Melissa, for being a trustworthy, loyal, and loving role model to all. Erin Harper, according to her nominator, embodies the essence of this award, to show Christ and make him known. A Peruna handler, president of Young Life, and a member of Mustangs for Christ, Erin looks for common ground with an understanding that love breaks down barriers. Thank you, Erin, for sharing God's love with others on the hilltop. Please join me in thanking and congratulating Caitlin, Melissa, and Erin. We give thanks for the ways that each of you bear witness to the love of Christ in this community. You shine light and love, justice, and compassion all across the hilltop.
Thank you. It is now time to present a series of Campus Life Awards. We will begin with the Avila Wynn Hay Award. To present this award, we welcome to the stage Dr. Mindy Sutton, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students.
Thank you. I'm so pleased to be here this evening to present the Avella Win Hay Award to Guadalupe Roman. Guadalupe will graduate this spring with degrees in human rights, Spanish, and educational studies. In addition to being a President's Scholar, she is a Rotunda and McNair Scholar as well. Guadalupe's list of accomplishments is lengthy and impressive, including her role as an attaché intern for the U.S. Consulate in Monterrey, Mexico, her research involving homelessness in Hawaii as a Richter Fellow, and her service as a student director or student assistant for a number of SMU offices. One of the many nominators for Guadalupe summarized her in this way: "She is a wonderful human being, a terrific student, and an amazing leader." And another nominator wrote, "She has been a role model to many students on campus by actively reaching out and lending a helping hand when needed. I hope she is awarded for her good deeds, unwavering positivity and compassion, and leadership." I cannot imagine a stronger endorsement. Congratulations to Guadalupe, winner of this year's Avella Win Hay Award.
Thank you. We now follow with the John L. Freehafer Awards, presented by Sean Murphy, Director for Student Center and Activities, and Cheyenne Williams, Coordinator for Student Center and Activities.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Demondre. It's our pleasure to present the 2024 John L. Freehafer Memorial Awards. Our first Freehafer Award honors Benita Davis, a sophomore majoring in computer science. Benita loves Virginia Snyder, her residential commons, and serves as her Commons Council Vice President, ensuring that students share their voices to advocate for their experiences. She also serves as a peer academic leader for Virginia Snyder. Benita is actively involved in the SMU Asian Council as the logistics chair, and her focus is developing ideas to celebrate Asian culture while also engaging the student body. She was also selected to be a part of the program council and serves as the vice president of programming. She loves to coordinate and plan events, which led her to provide exceptional service as an orientation leader this past year. Congratulations, Benita. Next, we honor Princess Igwe Icho. Princess is a junior who is quadruple majoring in human rights, corporate communications and public affairs, political science, and philosophy. Princess is an extraordinarily multifaceted student who excels in academics and finds tremendous value at SMU through her extracurricular activities. She's a presidential scholar, Rotunda scholar, pre-law scholar, Tower scholar, and McNair scholar, involved in the First Generation Association organization, a board member of the Vice President's Student Advisory Board. You're ready to get on out of here, huh? All right. All right. A diversity, equity, and inclusion intern for the Assistant Dean of DEI at Lyle, project manager for Voices of SMU, and numerous other accomplishments. She has always continued to pursue new challenges, and her nominator emphatically describes her as a true world changer. Congratulations, Princess.
Our next Freehafer Award recipient is Abby Kenwood, a senior majoring in political science. Abby exemplifies what it means to be kind and to have impact. She has worked as a part of Black Lives Matter at SMU, Student Foundation's communication chair and head photographer, Student Senate's Dedman College senator, Mustang Heroes brand ambassador and project leader, Mustang Transfer Organization's interim vice president and communications chair, Residence Life and Student Housing's resident assistant and street team member, and admissions office student ambassador. She has also been SMU Commons marketing director, SMU Mental Health Matters event planner, a Rotary Youth President. Her nominator wrote, "Being a world changer at SMU can mean a lot of different things. What Abby has demonstrated as a world changer at SMU inspires and creates a campus that is more inclusive of all its students, celebrating and uplifting its peers, and is truly, meaningfully kind." Congratulations, Abby. Our next distinguished recipient of the Freehafer Award is Ashley Jones, a sophomore majoring in political science and public policy. Ashley immediately hit the ground running in her involvement and studies at SMU. Ashley was selected as an emerging leader her first semester, where she learned and expanded her knowledge of leadership and how to make an impact during the rest of her time here at SMU, later returning to the program as a facilitator. She also participates as a Hunt Scholar, is a recognized leader with the Association of Black Students and the Peruna Handler Spirit Group. Ashley was described by her nominator as a great role model, which was exemplified by her outstanding service as an orientation leader. Congratulations, Ashley.
Our next dynamic Freehafer recipient is Maria Sanchez. She is a junior double major in public policy and economics, and her nominator describes her as one of the hardest working students I have had the pleasure to work with at SMU. Once Maria has set her mind to something, you know it will get done and get done well. Maria currently serves as the vice president for the First Generation Association, and she has also filled the role of military veteran senator within Student Senate. Maria was selected for the McNair Scholar Program, where she is conducting research regarding domestic violence among military members and is still an active member of the U.S. Army National Guard. She has enjoyed leadership opportunities with the Caswell Fellows, coordinating service opportunities to help homeless veterans, as well as an active involvement with her sorority sisters of the Sigma Lambda Gamma National Sorority. Congratulations, Maria. Our final Freehafer Award honors someone whose name you may have already heard this evening, because they are a tremendously dynamic individual, Ariana Gonzalez. A senior majoring in political science and psychology and minoring in human rights and philosophy, Ariana stands out as a student leader who is sincerely dedicated to academic excellence, authentic leadership, and most importantly, equity and justice. Ariana has made significant contributions to SMU during her time as head of the DEI Committee and Student Senate, as well as her role as president for SMU Disability Connections and Empowerment. She not only passed, but co-authored important legislation for queer and disabled students at SMU and worked to make SMU a more inclusive, safe, and diverse campus. Her nominator wrote, "Ariana is humble, authentic, and genuine, and there is no doubt that she deserves this award." Congratulations to Ariana and to all of our Freehafer recipients.
Thank y'all. The final Campus Life Award this evening is the Humphrey Lee Award. Here with us to present this award is Dr. Jennifer Jones, Executive Director for Student Development and Engagement, Director for Social Change and Intercultural Engagement, and Student Affairs Diversity Officer.
Thank you and good evening. The recipient of the Humphrey Lee Award is Safia Zaki. In her time, yes, give it up. In her time at SMU, Safia has proven to be well-deserving of this award. She has double majored in business administration and marketing with an entrepreneurship concentration, in psychology and a neuroscience minor and major. She is a president of the BBA Scholar and a part of the university's honors program. She is a marketing research intern with Catalyst Partners, and she's also served as a research assistant with the SMU Social and Clinical Neuroscience Lab. She is the editor-in-chief of the SMU Journal of Undergraduate Research and the chairwoman of CORE. One nominator describes Safia as an exemplary SMU student who has been involved in and served as a leader in many parts of campus while maintaining high academic and professional achievements. Sapia has cultivated a standard of excellence and enthusiasm that has helped many students find community on the SMU campus. Join me in congratulating Sapia as the 2024 Humphrey Award recipient.
Thank you. It is now time for the presentation of SMU's most distinguished awards, the Presidential Awards of Excellence and the M Awards. We are honored to have with us this evening our university president, Dr. R. Gerald Turner, who will present these awards. Dr. Turner will be assisted by Dr. K.C. Majay.
Thank you, and congratulations to all of those who have received awards so far this evening. This is always quite an important event, and one that I know all of us that are in student affairs and the university enjoy being a part of. The Presidential Awards of Excellence were designed to recognize students who excel academically, in addition to demonstrating outstanding ability in one of three specific areas: athletics, leadership, and volunteer service. This year we honor three individuals who truly exemplify these criteria. Our first recipient is an outstanding athlete and scholar. Adam Neff is a CCPA major with a minor in sport management, and he has a 3.85 GPA. His nominator said he's an incredible leader, leads by example, high character individual, and the silent warrior type. He's been the captain of the men's tennis team back-to-back years and is a two-time AAC tournament champion. He is the AAC Player of the Year last year and was selected to compete in the 2023 NCAA individual tournaments. He is in the AAC individual tournaments right now, but Adam Neff, let's give him a round of applause. The next Presidential Award of Excellence winner will receive a BS in Biological Sciences and a BA in Human Rights. Rhea Reddy is committed to serving the community as both a direct patient companion through Accent Care Hospitals and as a math and English tutor through Partners in Opportunity. In addition to her countless hours of service, Rhea maintains high academic standards and pursued her own research, seeking to understand stress and religiosity in hospice workers. Join me in congratulating Rhea Reddy. Our final Presidential Award of Excellence recipient has been a dynamic student leader since arriving on the Hilltop, balancing a rigorous academic load with extracurricular activities. Griffin Vale is a Hunt Scholar, chair of the Senate Organizational Committee, a member of the Greek community, and an accomplished singer. He has a 3.73 GPA and will graduate with a BS in Economics with Financial Applications and a BA in Public Policy. So the third winner is Griffin Vale. Is Griffin here? Okay, we'll tell him that he missed a round of applause on his behalf. All right, now the M Awards. The M Award is the most highly coveted recognition bestowed upon students, faculty, and staff at SMU. Each year, up to 10 students and 5 faculty or staff are selected to receive this honor. The recipients' efforts have been continuous during their years at SMU and are not limited to a narrow vested interest. The M Award honorees inspire others, giving unselfishly of their time and talents. And this year, I'm especially proud to present the award because, as was mentioned, this is its 70th anniversary. And so we'll start with the faculty and staff M Award recipients and then follow that with the 10 student recipients. Our first M Award recipient is a professor and assistant dean at the Dedman School of Law. He's been working on the Hilltop since 2005, is a 1979 graduate of SMU's Dedman School of Law. He has served the university in several roles in addition to being a published author. He's one of the inaugural faculty in residence, moving into Crum Commons the year it opened. According to one of his nominators, he's a world changer. He instills in all of his students the same positive attitude of learning in life and to be the best you can be and do all that you can to make the world a better place. He's encouraged me to try things in the law arena that I did not believe I was able to do. His motto is, "Life is good, I am awesome." It's a good motto. And I think we can all agree that Dean Martin Camp is indeed deserving of the M Award. I can remember seeing Dean Camp sit out by his door at Crum just to make sure everybody was getting in okay. Congratulations. The next recipient is the Director of Academic Skill Development. This person has led the expansion of HDEV courses and is a close collaborator with Simmons. Her continued work with Relish to reach out to students after the Early Alert Micro-Assessment Project identified students who are at risk for retention and helps offer them support and resources. One of her nominators says she has a reputation for being someone who will work hard, keep students' interest in the forefront, and do her part. She always considers student needs and is willing to make changes that benefit them. So this award goes to Rebecca Oman. She's also a forgiving person for my butchering her name. As the Associate Chief Information Officer for Data and Application Services at SMU, this Mustang's team is responsible for administering My.SMU. He partners with digital marketers, faculty, and staff and leads complex enterprise-wide services to develop and execute a shared strategic vision. He is skilled in developing relationships across all facets of the university to help bring about technology changes that better serve our faculty, staff, and students. He earned his MBA from SMU, and in a few weeks he will graduate with his doctorate in education policy and leadership from SMU. He's a phenomenal leader who truly cares about enriching the SMU student experience. He's a servant for all of us. Kurt Harridge. Thank you, Kurt. Go ahead. This next M Award recipient has worked at SMU for over 12 years as an administrative assistant and coordinator in several departments in Dedman College, including math, world languages, the writing and reasoning program, and the Office of Study Abroad in the Provost's office. She's known across campus as someone who supports the university goals for developing community and building relationships. Faculty and staff praise her care and attention to detail. Currently, she works tirelessly to advocate for faculty and students in the WRTR program within the English department as she navigates the challenges of organizing a large department that serves the needs of all incoming first-year students with ease. Her competence, dedication, and initiative have earned her respect across campus as someone who exemplifies the professional expectations associated with the M Award. Please join me in congratulating Teresa Janicki. All right, thank you. Our final Faculty Staff M Award recipient joined SMU almost 7 years ago. He's a humble leader who embodies and embraces the Mustang spirit. He earned degrees from UC Santa Barbara, the University of Vermont, and the University of Southern California. In addition to his work as our Vice President for Student Affairs, he this year was awarded the 2024 Pillar of the Profession by NASPA. He's a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. He's a sought-after speaker, and he's just a great colleague. Casey Majay. That back, I guess. You may need to hand that back. Just when he thought it was safe to come out. Yes. So join me in congratulating our faculty staff recipients, all 5. Okay, now it's time to introduce those students that will receive the M Award in its 70th anniversary. This student has been involved in multiple student organizations on campus that have helped the community for the better. He's a corporate communications and public affairs major with a 3.82 GPA and is recipient of the SMU Distinguished Scholars Award. He's a member of Beta Upsilon Chi fraternity and serves his fellow fraternities as president of the Interfraternity Council, demonstrating a servant leadership and living his fraternal values. Please join me in congratulating Bryce Tonkin. Congratulations. This student exhibits remarkable dedication to our campus community as the second award winner by spearheading initiatives as the Director of Compassion at Bose Commons and as a emerging leader and first-year senator on the Finance Committee. She consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership in student government and academic endeavors. She's planned and created many campus events with record attendance and contributed significantly to the social atmosphere on our campus. She's a double major in economics and data science with 4 minors. She's also earned honors of high distinction for the past 4 years. She's a President Scholar, a member of the University Honors Program, Higher Society, Omicron Delta Epsilon, and was inducted in Phi Beta Kappa just as a junior. Please join me in congratulating Aisha Aslam. Congratulations. Our next recipient is described as a humble spirit who champions his fellow students. Graduating this spring with a degree in public policy, he's maintained a 3.9 GPA while participating in the University Honors Program. His nominators shared that he never backs away from a hard task, but instead completely finishes challenges with grit, heart, and humility. He's been a resident assistant, a leader in Student Foundation, and is finishing his second term as your student body treasurer. Please join me in congratulating Clayton Meyer. The next recipient's leadership qualities are admirable and far-reaching. He has served in Asian Council, Bose Commons, with Engage Dallas, and with Mustang Heroes. His professional expertise and academic records show he can balance being an exceptional student and being a leader and a professional. He's a Caswell Fellow, will graduate with a BA in Finance, earning 3.87 GPA, and this Mustang is a 4-year member of Program Council, where he served as Vice President for Finance and Programming. So join me in congratulating Samit Banji. Congratulations. Our 5th M recipient truly embodies what it means to be a Mustang. In addition to her academics, this student leader is a research assistant, a Tower Scholar, and worked all 4 years in her favorite place on campus, the Hughes Trigg Center. She is now a lead student worker there. She interned with the Office of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and represents her fellow students as a student trustee, and indeed she represents you well. One of her many nominators described this student as a fearless advocate, a hands-on leader who is passionate about amplifying the student voice and advocating for all SMU students to find their home on the Hilltop. This recipient is Abby Herrera. Our next recipient is described by her nominators as an advocate, a mentor, and a creative collaborator. This senior will leave the Hilltop with a 3.8 GPA after completing majors in human rights, political science, and philosophy. Her work outside of the classroom is equally robust, as this Mustang has served the Hilltop Scholars Program, Engage Dallas, the Decent Criminal Justice Reform Center, and a host of other student organizations. She demonstrates a constant dedication to progressive change, showcased by work in revitalizing Spectrum, SMU's LGBTQIA plus student organization. Nominators describe her as an inspiration, someone who never backs down from a demanding or challenging task. Please join me in congratulating Lily Chapman. Next, we recognize a senior described as a natural leader, always rising to the occasion, be it handling crises in McIlvaney Commons, where she's a 3rd-year RA, bless you, taking the helm of design efforts for the Catholic Center, or ensuring everything is in place to make sure the Belltones can release their album. She's a Hilltop Scholar, and residents count on her efforts to make campus feel like home. She's beloved for her empathy, willingness to help others, and her compassion. Please join me in congratulating Regina Romero-Gazra. This next Mustang will leave his mark. All right, go ahead. Will leave his mark on SMU and graduate with degrees in finance and philosophy. His nominator described him as a, quote, shining light that is deeply committed to serving those around him. He is a part of SMU Serves and coordinates the largest one-day service event on campus as the executive director of Big Event. He's also a resident assistant in McIlvaney. Please join me in congratulating Julian DeBona. Our next M Award recipient will graduate with degrees in fine arts, film, media, and human rights. This recipient served the Hilltop as an ambassador and a Rotunda peer counselor. She is described as an amazing person and outstanding student leader. Her peers consider her someone they can look up to. She currently serves as co-president of the Black Unity Forum and president of Kappa Mu chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Join me in congratulating Paige Edwards. It's an honor to recognize our final student M Award recipient. This distinguished scholar spent his entire collegiate experience in service to his community. While studying psychology, this Mustang served the campus community as a resident assistant, a Caswell Leadership Fellow, an orientation leader, and a Connect mentor. His nominators shared that this student is generous with both his time, his spirit, and always making sure that others feel welcomed, included, and supported. This final M Award goes to Ashish Doma. Join me in congratulating all our M Award recipients.
Thank y'all. And thank you, Dr. Turner and Dr. Majay. We would like to congratulate all the recipients this evening. It is very clear that SMU embodies a community that excels in scholarship, leadership, and service. A special thank you to all the family members of the award recipients for being here this evening. We ask that the M Award and Presidential Awards of Excellence recipients gather near the front of the stage with committee member Macon Stockholm at the end of the program for pictures. Please join me in welcoming SMU's own Bell Tones to close our program by leading us in singing The Varsity.